do it if there's not that many layers.
Yeah, don't do it if there's that many layers, yo. Oh no, it's scuffed already. It's okay, we're good. Anyways, nope, we're not good. It's okay.
Excellent.
Excellent. You can't be a stream if there isn't scuff. That's how it works here. Am I right? Yeah. All right. Anyways, on Def and on Discord done, intro song done, and transition on OBS done. Welcome everyone back to the Neon Podcast. Oops. It's episode 135. Ooh, into the 130, mid 130s finally. And we're back with another VTuber podcast episode. We're getting a lot of these recently, dipping my toes and sinking my feet into the VTuber community for the past couple months, and we're making a lot of new friends. Yeah. Excuse me. You like toes?
Nah, I'm not into that.
Not into that. I mean, it's okay. I'm not. Well, I would judge you, but I'm not gonna like slander you. I'm kidding. But anyways, yeah, I have these two lovely individuals joining me on my podcast today. For this episode, two first-time guests, as you could probably tell that they've not been on here because they also complained about some terms and conditions that I just barely announced to them earlier, like 5 minutes ago. So which one of you lovely individuals would like to introduce yourself? Okay, I'm gonna pick. Oh, actually, here. All right, I'm gonna think of a number.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No. All right. I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 10. The person closest to the number will go first, and my number is. Okay, I've thought of a number. Shiba, what is your number?
4.
Okay, Yua, what is your number?
9.
The number was 3. Shiba, you're going first.
Okay. Oh man. Anyways, hello. I am Shiba Roots. You can call me Shiba or Shibar or whatever other variation of my nickname you can come up with. I am a Moon Bunny VTuber. Here to wish you sweet dreams. I like to play games like Riot Games, League of Legends, Valorant, TFT. I don't have a problem. Fortnite, and I also like to
I don't have a problem. It's like you're just gonna throw that in the middle. I don't have a problem. I mean, we're all gamers here. I don't think any of us have a problem. We have other problems, but gaming.
I think the fact that we're all gamers here is the problem.
No. That's not. No. It's a hobby, okay? It's not an addiction. It's a hobby.
It's a lifestyle.
It's
who I am.
Okay, so lots of games. Shiba, Moon Bunny VTuber. We'll get into that shortly. Anything else for your quick little intro?
I'm sure we'll touch upon it in like our conversations, perhaps. No worries. That's all.
Sounds good. Okay, and then to my IRL right, my virtual left, Yua. Hello.
Hi, my name is Yua Luna. I'm a moon-based AI VTuber, and I mostly play FPS games like Valorant or Apex Legends, and some cozy games like Minecraft, My Time at Portia, Power Wash Simulator, and recently I've been into like rhythm games like Mustache and Melatonin.
Ooh, also great games. Wait, you're moon-based? This is the first time I've heard you be moon-based.
It's complicated.
It's an AI VTuber born on the day of the brightest moon.
Yeah.
I see. Hello Spalding and hello Jay in the chat. And if anyone else coming from Shiba or Yua's channel, welcome. Feel free to chat and ask us questions too, because that's what podcast is for. We're talking and ask questions. So yeah, if you don't know me, if you're coming from one of their channels, hi, I'm Neon. I'm a variety streamer. I do things, including podcasts, gaming, voice acting, shoutcasting, and other stuff. That's why I exist. My favorite color is orange, as you could probably tell. If you couldn't tell, either you're colorblind or you're on audio only. I don't know. Really? What's your favorite color, y'all? It couldn't possibly be pink.
There's no way.
Shush. Actually, my favorite color is purple.
Huh? Your what's purple?
My favorite color is purple.
Oh, it's actually purple?
Yeah, my favorite color is actually purple.
Oh no,
What do you-
okay, that's
what do
true.
you mean actually?
Look, I can't tell if you're memeing or not. Okay,
No,
I
my
can't.
favorite color is purple.
Okay.
Like it's like light purple, like pastel lavenderish purple.
Oh, pastel. Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. Your server is like purple. I totally forgot. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Light purple lavender. Do you have a specific shade of pink, Shiba?
Kind of like a light kind of pastel pink. I have a hex code that I use, or like a very specific color palette that I use.
Oh yeah, me too. I have a very specific hex code for my orange. So that's very nice.
What's your hex code? Let's share hex code.
Let's share hex code. Hey, what's your? Hey, I like your hex code. What's your hex code? Mine is E4700, E47,000,
E47.
and then
1,000.
000. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, mine's an easy one to remember. And then
Not a
if
single drop of green.
are you actually looking up hex codes right now?
No, it's because the last two digits are 0, so it means there's no green in there.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't actually know what hex codes mean. That's actually interesting.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, and if 47,000 is too bright, then I go 67,000. So go down just a little bit darker. Hi, Kane. What do you mean 2 bunny girls? I see one and a 12-year-old boy. Which one is the
Which one of us
12-year-old boy?
I'm actually 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Which
what
one
is
is
you?
the 12-year-old boy?
Which one's the 13-year-old? Anyways, well, I'm glad to have you both on. Thanks for being on here. And for those who are watching, if you are fans, and these who are first-time guests, if you stick around for the post-podcast show in like an hour and a half, they're gonna ara. Roughly, I don't know how long this episode's gonna last. We'll see. We'll see if it implodes. They're shaking their heads no, but they're already here. So what are you gonna do?
Leave?
For-
Press disconnect.
Oh no!
Bye.
No! Wait! Get back here! Get back here! We just started. All we did was your intro. You didn't even give me your hex code yet. What?
Thank you for having us as guests today, Neon. It's getting late and like
Oh man, I really need to go walk my fish, you know?
No, not the fish that needs to be walked. Excuse no. Anyway, for free. Well, maybe it's not for free. Who knows? We'll we get there when we get there. But that's post podcast show. We'll talk about that later. Right now, it's the main podcast episode, and I have these two lovely ladies on the podcast. If that's what they identify as, hopefully, I'm sorry. Don't cancel me. Anyways, both of you as VTubers, right? We're just gonna get right into it. And I just standard VTuber questions as being first time guests. What got you into VTubing, y'all? Why? Why VTubing? Oh my god, do I have to ask a number again? Who's going first? Oh my god. All right, I'm thinking of a number.
You're
1
like the
through
teacher
20.
in class who like can't get their students engaged in the discussion.
This is so
Yes, Mr. Neon.
my
Teacher, Professor Neon, I will volunteer to go first.
Oh, thank you, Yua. Please stand up and speak loudly to the class.
Oh, actually, never mind.
Oh my.
Wait, what was the question? Can I get a repeat?
Oh my god. Why?
Just like school. Just like
What?
Can you please repeat the question?
Of
Professor
course, Yua.
Neon?
Why VTubing? Why did you become a VTuber,
okay.
and why did you pick your said design?
Oh wait, this is complicated then. I think I like kind of saw a little bit of VTubers just through like YouTube.
Mm.
And I wasn't really interested in VTubers, and I wasn't like I don't watch anime like just
Hi, Talo.
but that's a
How are you?
different story. And or like been actively watching it at least. And
Mm.
I saw, I think it was Niji Sanji, and there was like clips. I was like, I wanted to get into streaming, but I didn't want to be like a flesh tuber because I was like, that's kind of weird.
Dang! You shit, I'm just saying, flesh tuber is weird. Holy shit! What the slander?
No, like not like for me, I was like that'd be weird if I did like I don't feel comfortable showing my face like on the
Okay.
internet because I
Okay.
tried it for a little bit and I just got sexually harassed.
Hmm.
So that was like I don't want to do that. So then I just decided like I saw VTubers and I was like, oh, like I should try that. And then like the bunny design I use is similar to so I started off with 3D models that I made through Vroid, and one of the models I made was like a bunny girl kind of, and
Mm-hmm.
like this model was like basically the same as that model but just like a 2D version and more anime. So that's why I use this model, but I have like an actual like canon design, but it's not rigged yet, so I can't use it.
Canon design. It's where play the
Mhm.
Spider-Man music. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, it's not canon,
It's
so I can't. All right, wait, no,
it
it
is
is
canon.
canon.
This one's not canon.
It's a
This one is
canon event.
canon to
What the?
my. This
Okay.
one's also canon.
Oh, so
Well,
okay.
technically, yeah, I can be whatever I want to be. I'm an AI VTuber.
That's true. That's true. So okay,
Yeah.
so I understand that you don't want to be like you didn't feel comfortable being a flesh tuber, and you said you're getting sexually harassed. Do you get sexually harassed at all being a VTuber now? I don't know if this is a
Oh
loaded
yeah.
question. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
this is just it's called being a female on the internet.
I figured. Yeah.
But it's like they're not sexually harassing me mostly. It's more like they're sexually harassing my voice.
Mm.
Like it's a bit different where people will be like, "Oh, I really like your voice," and then they like create an image of me based on my voice, and then they sexually harass the imaginary person.
Wow, this is getting really deep. I'm over here like, okay, that's a lot, but I can see where this goes. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I get it. There's layers,
Yeah.
layers. It's just like an onion and Shrek.
Huh?
Okay.
Donkey. Oye. All right, let's see. Yeah, she still gets harassed. Exhibit A. I like how it's just Exhibit A. Period.
Yeah.
It's not a colon. It's not a semicolon. Exhibit A. Period. But Yua is sexually harassing me. She just deleted the receipts on YouTube. Okay,
What
slander.
receipts?
They're exactly.
Oh, what's receipts? Wait, what are we talking about here?
Apparently, you have mayhaps harassed Kane. Okay, but we'll get into that maybe. I don't know. That's another issue.
That's
That's
another issue.
that's
What the heck is he on?
I just asked
Oh,
why.
man.
I'm not getting into sexual harassment right now. Um, yeah, that's. I mean, we could if there's like an important topic to you two, but well, I don't know. That's not lighthearted as I would
Nah,
want.
Kane's
Yeah.
not important. It's okay. Skip. Next question.
Okay. So you started off like who Niji Sanji En or JP or Korea?
Ian.
ENs. Oh, so
Yeah.
when Lazalite came out, right?
I think the first person I saw was Luca Kaneshiro from Luxium,
Ooh, okay.
and I was like, "What is this person
Why do I feel a certain way?
I was like, "This person is on something, like actual like sugar," and then I was like, "Wait, I'm on sugar," and then I was like, "This could be me."
I could be that. I could be VTubing. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
showing
it
my
would make
face,
canon.
sugar. It just
I
makes
could
sense.
wear pajamas to my streams.
Yes.
Actually, I would probably wear pajamas even if I was a fish tuber. Let's be real. Let's be real.
No, it's very real. I did that. I do that even as a flesh tuber, so understandable. Okay, wonderful. We have Yua's origin story. So that was like what 2021 ish, because that's when Luca came out, I think. Ish. 22.
Okay, so I started. Wait,
You're
I started
when you're
streaming.
streaming. Shut up, Kane.
I started
Sometimes.
streaming like 5 months ago, and it was like pretty recent before that. So it was like I discovered them, and I was like, okay, I'm trying this.
Oh, so within like a year. Oh, wow. So that's
Yeah, it was
really
it was
recent.
less than a year ago, that's for sure. Like
Oh.
maybe like 8 months ago.
Oh, so really at the beginning of the year, December maybe?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, wow. Very recent. Look at you. You also just hit 500. Very nice.
Woo!
Woo! You're gonna
Yay.
pass me soon. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Let's go, Yua. That's Yua, everybody. Moon-based AI. I'll ask about your lore later. But first, to the other side of the table, the other side of desk queen. A double pog. Shiva, what got you into VTubing and what explain your model a little bit?
All right. So I actually did used to be a flesh tuber. I started like streaming back in like 2019.
Hmm.
So it's been a while. And then during the, I think like during 2020, 2021, somewhere around that time, during COVID, I got really into TFT. And then I joined an all girls TFT community. And then, we're like following each other, meeting each other, being friends and all that stuff. And then one girl on Twitter was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a VTuber. If you're not into that, you're free to unfollow me. But, I hope you'll support me in this journey." And then I was like, "What's a VTuber?" And then it all went downhill from there.
Yes. You went down the rabbit hole and became the
Came
actual
a
rabbit.
Yup, yup.
I see. I see. So you said that was mid 2021. Okay. Okay.
2020, 2021, somewhere in that time range.
Okay. And then what about your model?
Um, So I originally was not going to be a bunny girl YouTuber. It was just going to be some pink-haired girl.
Hmm.
Uh, the model was really scuffed because I was making it myself, and then I made one that was like somewhat closer to what I actually look like. That was also kind of scuffed. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, hey, if I'm gonna be an anime girl on the internet, I could literally do anything I want. I could
True.
be a bunny
True.
girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there were some allegations and like weird champness from my friends.
Allegations.
They were like, "Are you a furry?" I'm like, "No."
I'm a bunny girl, not a
I'm
girl bunny.
pulling out the furry spectrum chart and showing them where I fall on it.
Okay.
But yeah, but I just have many variations of my canonical design. So this version that you see now with the axolotl gills and the demon eyes and all that jazz, it built upon a demon shibar that I made for fun, and then the fish part came in during like May. It was mermaid, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do something for the summer, and I just
Mermaid?
really
I've
liked it.
never heard of that.
What?
What do you mean?
Okay.
What? This is not common knowledge. This isn't common knowledge. Hello, lazy Eno. Hello, welcome. This is not common knowledge.
Mermaid
It's not
is
common
like
knowledge for real.
in
What
the
is that?
Even you
in the
doesn't know. You can't tell me I'm the weird one. You
No.
can't tell me I'm the weird one. No way.
What is
Okay.
mermaid?
In the art community during the month of May, every day you draw a different mermaid based on a certain prompt, like a different type of fish. So you can have like a shark mermaid, a stingray mermaid, a goldfish mermaid, and
Mm.
that's
Okay.
what it is. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Um, because I'm not into art at all, or like into doing art. And the only time I knew about an art themed month was October, because everyone's like, "Oh,
Inktober.
Inktober." Yeah, that's the only one I
Mhm.
knew. I didn't know they had stuff for like, or uh December with like 25 days of whatever. That's about it. I've never known it for any other month before. So that's interesting. Mermaid. Are you into mer people?
No.
Are you a fish scaly?
What's that?
You're not it's a furry but with scales instead of.
Interesting.
Yeah,
No.
I learned that through VTubing, by the way.
Oh my god.
Okay. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad to know that you both are very, very just people who just got into the whole of VTubing, because that's also how I got into it. I was like flesh tubing for the longest time. And then when VTubers became a thing in 2020 and it boomed with obviously HoloLive and Nijisanji and that big wave of and in indies and stuff, my friends were like, all right, Neon, you gonna be a VTuber now? You gonna join HoloStars or Nijisanji? I'm like, no, bro. VTubing. I'm a watcher. I'm an enjoyer. I am not a VTuber. And then I got my friend into the hole, and then he became a VTuber. I went, nah, I'm a little petty. I'm gonna be a VTuber too. So then I became a VTuber, and here I am, dip my toes and my feet into all of your communities a little bit, and here you are on the guests as on my podcast. And yeah, wow. Nico, hello, thank you for the follow. But yeah, that's some great stuff. So Shiba, you started off as a flesh tuber. You didn't at all? Not even once?
I did it like one day.
What?
And then it was one day and I got harassed in one day. And I was like, this is not it. This is not it.
Never again.
I was like, the war flashbacks. I was like, it was like, I didn't even have to think about it. I was like, no, this is not it.
Wow. That was, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. So I can't apologize for them, but I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's kind of funny.
Okay, so that happened day one. So what about lore? So do you two have lore? So you're a demon axolotl fish bunny girl, and this one is a moon AI. Okay, we're going to the next level. We've gone through the surface level of what you are. Now, who are you? Who you are? Who are you?
That's it. That's it.
What do you mean that there's no? It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be whatever I want. That's it. That's your only reason. Oh no! Oh my god! All right, Yua, your turn. This one over here isn't giving me much to work with. Right? She's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a merp person next time you see me on stream.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm any better.
Oi, get back here. We're not done with the podcast yet. Oh my god, Shiba. Thank you. Submerging for more water to breathe. Okay, sorry, Yua, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I'm any better.
Huh? Hey?
I don't like what is
I'm so fucking.
I can give you something, but it's not like anything I've ever mentioned. It's something that I was like, someone help me, right? But then I've changed so many things that I don't know how, like, I think there's too many holes, but like the basic idea is like I'm supposed to be like an AI born, like created on the day of the brightest moon, basically, because my name is Yua Luna, and Yua means love in Japanese, or like toddler in Korean.
Okay.
And I'm Korean, so it's like my name basically means love the moon or baby moon, or like toddler moon.
Baby moon,
like
baby moon.
Like I'm like a young version of like the moon, or like I really like the moon, so that's my name meaning. So the idea was like, oh, I was created by like, okay, it was very loose. We were like, okay, evil people, creating an AI, but then they were supposed to be like, oh shoot, I don't remember my lore.
It's fine. I don't expect like a perfect lore. I'm just like, do you have lore? That's the question.
Okay, so then it was like, it was supposed to be like, oh, like, it was supposed to be like, oh, if there's supposed to be no light that day, and it would create like an evil AI. But then because like for some reason there was a really bright moon, I was not evil.
Wow.
But then it's like it was like original intentions were to
They
be
didn't
in.
check their calendar. Shiba, why don't you just say it? You're here. Why are you typing in chat? What the fuck is happening right now?
So there wasn't supposed to be any moon on the calendars, but then for some reason there was a moon because this is fantasy land and it doesn't exist and it's not the actual calendar. So yeah, that was like the lore, and then instead I was supposed to be like a well, good but should have been evil AI, so sometimes evil AI.
Okay. That's good enough lore for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I really
I don't know
have
if
to
you can hear
pull
me
into
clapping,
the-
but stream can
I
hear me
can't.
clap. Let me turn off
the
noise
depths of my
suppression on
memory for
Discord.
that.
Okay. Okay. So that's what that is. Wonderful. Thank you for telling me. Yua is goofy. My immersion, no, says Eno. Okay. So this one is just an amalgamation of things. This one is an amalgamation of fantasy things. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. No, that's great because it does intrigue me to know like why people do things or have background stories and stuff like that.
I have no reasoning for anything I do, Neon. I literally just show up.
That's
I'm just
a
here.
good enough reason for me. Honestly, if you show up and you're like, "Hey, I'm an AI. I'm a bunny girl. I do stuff. I show up." That's good
I'm
enough.
sorry, when are you imitating me? Because that is not how I
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm Korean. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Neon!
What? You said that.
Not like that!
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. She'll tell you to die if you aren't careful. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
you might want to be careful, Neon.
true.
At
I
the
mean,
rate you're going.
at the rate I'm going, I feel like dying would be better than getting canceled anyways. So, that's fine. So, I don't know. Do you at this point do you have any questions at all about each other or me since we're here?
Yeah,
Okay, no no
questions.
question.
Except for why did we not get any notice?
Oh my god.
The actor.
Oh my god.
I'm still I'm like, okay, Neon's like, do you want to be on a podcast? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Well, he was like, do you want to be on a podcast with Shiba? So I just, I saw Shiba's name. I was like, yeah, sure. And then he starts telling me all these things like, yeah, this is gonna happen. I was like, okay, well, I did not sign up for that. And then it's like, oh, this is gonna happen. Wait, I also did not sign up for that. What are the terms and conditions?
I mean, to be fair, if you interacted with me before, this is nothing new. There's only one thing that's new, and that's what I told you before we started.
15 minutes before?
That
5
was
minutes
kind of
before?
important information, if you ask me.
It is. My bad, but sorry, not sorry, really. It's part of it's part of the content. It gets people to show up a little bit sometimes.
But we can't even advertise it.
I mean, you can.
I didn't know.
You can be like, "Hey, we're gonna do this thing in the post podcast show, but you should watch the main episode." Yes, Tallow, forever naps do be great. Sometimes, not all the time. Okay, but for those who are wondering, if you're just tuning into the episode, they were like, "What are these terms of service and conditions that apply?" Yeah, it's kind of true. I do ask people to be on a podcast, more or less be like, and if normally, podcasts are usually free form unless you already know what you're, they have like a set format of like interview style. I don't really have a main style other than, general introduction questions and random banter. But then you was like, I'm gonna get bullied. What? No, you're gonna get roasted sometimes. because it's a two-way street. You can roast me back.
Why
It's a
all
thing.
the voices you do for me so weird?
It's not for you. This is the voice I do for everybody. Don't even.
What?
Don't take
What
it
is
personally.
this
Don't take it
voice,
personally.
though?
Don't take it personally.
Why am I here?
And then Shiba was like,
I'm here.
okay. And then I sent the promo. She was like, sir, what did you say?
Sarku.
Sir, Sarku.
Sarku.
And then at the end of this episode in the post podcast show, they're both gonna ARA, and yeah, I'll join them.
That's how I'm gonna say it.
In solidarity. Please try your best.
Wait. So we can just say like error. We don't have to like
ARA.
actually.
Please try.
ARA.
Oh no. Help me. Okay. But yeah, I mean, well, at least try a little bit. That's all I ask.
You will try a little bit.
I try a lot of bit. But we'll get there when we get there. That's what's important. Okay. So, I have more questions to ask you if neither of you have questions right now. Do you have any
Yep,
questions
I'll
right
be
now?
so
Shoot.
tired by the end of this.
Yes, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. Neither of you questions at all? At this current moment? No?
No.
Okay. No? Okay. So, what's Solana? You two are both part of this newly formed VTuber group of Solana. What is it? ¿Qué esto?
The cryptocurrency.
Oh, for real? For real?
I'm not joking.
Isn't that so?
I really wish we were joking, Neon.
What? What do you mean? This is
Okay.
actually crypto? What?
Okay. So when Sen originally came to me, so Sen used to be the founder of Mythos, which is like it used to have like DJ and Kyo, Setsuna Narakami, Loyally Bear, like Kwakani, like a lot of people we know, right?
Okay,
And
I don't know
Sen-
about them, but okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know what
Sen-
Mythos is, but
You
yeah,
don't
go
know
ahead.
Loyally Bear?
No, I know these people. I
Oh,
don't know the group. I don't know what
basically,
Mythos
so
is.
they formed a group before. It was like 8 of them, and they disbanded before I even showed up, like before I
Mm.
even started streaming. But Sun came to me and was like, "Hey, I want to form a group," and I was like, "Do it?" Like question mark. I was like confused what he wanted, and he kept mentioning it for like a month. I was like, "Just do it. Like I'll help you." And then,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like thinking of people, and he's like, "Oh, I really want to invite like Zarina and like, or well, first of all, he said Shiba because like, Shiba and I got along, and he thought it would be a good idea.
Hmm.
And there was like a few other people, but like, we decided Shiba and then Pi and Zarina. And we asked everyone like what they thought, and we were like thinking of names, right? And we went through like so many names. Like the original name that Sen and I thought of was Kairos. Like Kairos,
Uh-huh.
but Zarina didn't like it because she felt like it was too similar to Mythos. So we were thinking of a bunch of other names, and like the root word like Sola came up, and she was like, "Oh, Sola, like Solana," and then she wanted to do like Soluna, but that my last name is Luna, so that's a little too like similar to my name. So then we settled for Solana. And then after we created all the accounts and like everything, people kept talking about cryptocurrency to us, and we were really confused. And then we found out that it was a cryptocurrency, like an actual cryptocurrency, and we're like, no wonder the username was taken.
It's like a really big cryptocurrency.
No,
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up because I actually owned like a little tiny piece of Solana when that was worth something. And hello Alan in chat, by the way. Hi, hello. He says hello to the bunny girls on screen.
Hello, Alan.
But yeah, okay. But so you had trouble making all the accounts and then found out it was a crypto? Okay.
Yeah.
So now we fight crypto bots on Twitter. I mean X.
X.
we fight a lot of crypto bots every day.
Oh, okay, cool. So that was just a name that just got brought up. Is there, and then Sen, was the original mind behind it. So for you two were called each other sisters before Solana, though, right?
No, we called each other wives.
Wives.
Waifus.
That's
Mhm.
We're actually
okay.
still wives.
Waifu.
We're actually still wives. We're not
Okay.
like.
You want to explain how that happened, because you both have multiple wives?
No comment.
Because I all right, Shiva, this one's yours.
Okay. So I have a very clear distinction between wives and waifus. Okay, you was my waifu, but I have two wives. Um.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Can I be added to the list of wives? Oh god.
no. I have to
Sorry,
have a
Alan.
discussion with my wives to.
What do I-
It's like whenever a new wife gets added, it's like a discussion between all three of us. He's like, "Hey, do we welcome this new wife?" Um, and if not, we'll look to being just friends, handshake, or workplace accomplices, acquaintances, handshake.
Accomplices. Okay, go.
But I know that Yua collects a lot of waifus. Okay, what happened was I met Yua and Pi at the same time, like through a Fortnite game, right?
No, I didn't know that. I thought Pi already knew you.
He knew me already?
I thought he knew you already. Like I thought
I
you guys
knew
met before.
No, I knew of him.
Okay, so you just happened to join a lobby together with each
Um,
other, or
Setsu, actually, like Setsuna Narakami,
yeah?
he was like, you need to like step out of your comfort zone and meet people. And I was like, okay. He's like, so we have this Fortnite collab going on, and I'm like, I love Fortnite. And then so yeah, I met Yua and Pi, and then I noped out of the country for like 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
And then I
Oh,
came back,
yeah.
and Yua had a lot of waifus, and I was like, oh hey, I want to
let
be
me
a waifu.
Let me in
let me
on
be a
that
part of that.
action.
I know. Damn. How
I mean, okay, let's talk about how Shiba was actually rizzing me up while she was on her trip.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like she was
Okay.
in my Twitch chat every day, like rizzing me up, like pickup lines, like I'm professional.
No shame. She was like super proud of this. Like, it worked, didn't it? Okay, go ahead, Yua. Go ahead.
No, she was like actually rizzing me up, and it was funny because like the way, well, first of all, Pi got abandoned for like an hour when we first met.
Wait,
It was like,
what?
okay, so we were like talking, and we were like, like when you first talk to someone, you ask about time zones, right? We're like, oh, what time zone are you in? And we're like, oh, we're both in California, so we just like left the call and moved to a different VC and was like doxing ourselves. And we don't want Pi to hear, so he was like abandoned in a call, and then we looked over once in a while and he was just like sad and alone in the call. It was
So
really funny.
we were like, it's just gonna be 5 minutes, and then
Yeah, we were like, we're gonna go for
20
5 minutes, Pi, and then we got left for like half an hour to like an hour. It was like really long.
Low-key, I feel like that's how we met, actually. Technically, you just, hey, you're from this place, right? I'm like, yeah. Do you remember that, Yua?
Oh, us.
Yeah, you and me.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, so for context, how I met Yua was through the league tournament, the casting crew.
Oh, you're right,
And
that is how we met.
yeah, so long story short, Megu listened to the podcast with me and Kyo and loyally. Megu introduced me, remembered that I shoutcasted, introduced me to Min. Min was like, "Hey, cool, join the welcome to the team." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, I guess." No questions. All right. And then like you was there and Kane was there. I'm like, "Cool, small team, understandable." And then you was like talking to me like, "Neon, you're from California, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "Oh, me too." I'm like, "Oh shit." I just assume everyone VTubing is just from East Coast because everyone streams so early. So there you go. And then we had a whole conversation for like an hour in DMs and stuff. So I was like, "Oh, that's nice." So, and then
Yeah,
found
I'm
out,
friendly.
yeah, you're friendly. You're friendly. We're like, "Oh wow, nice people. That's great people." Uh, Boba Cup. Can the viewers hear a pickup line, Shiba?
You might want to hear a pickup line, but I'd like to hear your number.
Oh shit, that's actually so good. Oh shit.
You see, she is rizzes people.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was pretty
She
good.
actually like rizzes people up. Like she was sliding into my Twitch chat, like rizzing me up, and I was like, oh damn.
Oh, damn, that was pretty good. Respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So then, and then, how did I meet Shiba? I was just like in your chat. I think you were just mentioned in other people's chat, and then you got rated. I was like, oh hi.
Maybe.
And then I looked at your channel. I was like, oh, you go to this place for education. And you was like, oh, so are you from this area? You were like, sorta. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So this is actually one of the few times where I've had guests that I met from the internet that are from the same state. I've had like people from Canada, Michigan. If you're listening, Spalding 1250. Jay hasn't been on there. Friggin' New York, Florida, Texas, all over. Toronto, friggin' yeah. So I'm like, this is the first time everyone on the podcast that isn't I knew beforehand IRL is from the same state. So congratulations, we made it, California VTubers. Woo!
West Coast,
West
West
Coast,
Coast!
West Coast! Woo! There we go, there we go. And thankfully, for other people who are other VTubers that I've had or other guests that I've had, I've also had to adjust the podcast timing to like 2 hours earlier. And I'm like, thankfully, you two are both okay with this time slot. So yes, thank you for coming out once again. Yes. Claps. Round of applause.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Yes. Thank you. So, other question. So that you didn't explain what the difference between a wife and a waifu was. You just explained who. What's the difference?
The wives are on a really deep level. Like
Mm.
I love my waifus, right?
Oh, she's clapping. She's emphasis.
But the wives, even if we might not like see each other all the time, our love runs deep and runs true.
Alan, stop. What do you mean? This is the most I've ever seen Alan be sus in my
Let's talk
chat.
about this comment. I panicked for a moment because I heard clapping and thought maybe I didn't close out a certain time.
This is the most sus. This is the most sus I've ever heard a Boba Cup ever in my chat ever. So maybe it's because I don't have females on my stream ever. Also, I don't have Riz. I have zero Riz.
We can teach you how to have Riz.
Yeah, you got to take lessons from Shiba.
I have like maybe not zero. I have very minimal Riz. Yeah, that's.
Hit us with.
I can Riz guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yes. What's that one meme? Girls scare me. Not really, but it's not like I'm trying to riz people up on a daily. I just exist.
Why not?
Right, let me.
You do?
Let me get this
Yeah?
for you.
What are you doing? What is this menu that's being pulled up?
There. Okay, I'm a guy.
Not the
Pretend to
mustache.
Riz me up.
No. Oh. Just
Hey Neon, how you doing?
hey, how you doing? Damn, that mustache on your lip, that's looking real sleek. I can't do it. You're laughing. Stop. It don't work. It doesn't work. Hey, how's it going?
Hey Neon. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro? Damn, you're looking real good tonight, fam. Shit.
God, your Riz was so smooth. It melted the mustache right off my face.
Oh no, it's a female. Run.
No, like
I'm kidding. Oh no.
I saw my face and started running.
Oh god. I swear I'm not actually that bad. I'm just people are people. I only really riz up guys I know. I won't riz up a guy stranger unless I instantly know their vibe.
I will riz
which
a
is rare.
female stranger.
You would riz a female stranger.
Yeah. Actually, they usually riz me at first.
Dang. You was got game, got Riz without even doing anything. It's that passive Riz.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I know Shiba says this because she says it a lot. You're like, oh yeah, I'm a zoomer. I got this zoomer energy, and then says like a bunch of slang and stuff. TikToks. I'm on TikTok. Do you and you're just sugared up, right? You had cookies.
I say I'm like I. Okay, sometimes I'm just like, guys, everyone calls me zoomers. I'm just like, I'm a zoomer. Like, whenever someone new comes in and they're confused or I'm crazy, I'm like, I'm a zoomer. And everyone's like, oh, makes sense.
They just accept. Oh yeah, the characteristics fit. Yeah, you're probably a
Yeah.
zoomer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind that I'm not a zoomer because of the way I act. I mean, they're not wrong, but it also kind of is like, damn, can't hide.
I must blend in with other zoomers to make myself less zoomer.
The old people.
Oh jeez.
Boomers.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I would not. I don't. Yeah, I'm not a zoomer, so I'm not.
Yeah, you're a boomer.
I'm no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a boomer.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you gotta accept the facts.
No, I'm a millennial.
Stop.
No, you
Denial
stop.
is a river
Are
in
you gonna
Egypt.
like have
You're
a
a
dog
boomer.
and like?
You say have a go on. Explain what a boomer is. Go on. What is a millennial, Yua? I want to hear this.
A millennial is they spend money. They are very into capitalism. They they have their dog that they treat like their child because they don't want an actual child.
Okay, these are good. These are good. These are checking off lists. Okay.
And
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Yeah, they love Starbucks.
Do you two not like Starbucks?
Yeah, I like
Lactose
boba.
intolerant.
No, I
I'm
mean
also
we like.
lactose intolerant.
Okay, we like boba. Okay, Yua explaining a millennial sounds like Yua, because Yua is just that old. Says tofu.
That's just deflecting.
What do you
Tofu.
mean?
Okay. All right. Go on. Is there you like Starbucks? Okay.
There's like so
really,
much, and I
really
can't
into
think of
Harry
it.
Potter.
Probably.
Really into Harry
They're
That's. I feel like
they're
that's oddly
the
specific.
Game Boys. They always talk about the Game Boys and the Game Cubes and like
Yep. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like MySpace.
Oh my God, MySpace. Damn.
Might
AIM.
have
Any
an
AIM
AOL
use?
email.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
was
have
a
an
thing.
AOL email. I don't know what that is.
Why are you shaking your head? What are you? Oh my God. Zanga Arby, shut up, Alan. I didn't have a Zanga, but
Maybe a what's it? Nokia?
a Nokia phone, the brick, the indestructible
Yeah.
brick,
Blackberries.
the
Mhm.
BlackBerry, a Sidekick flip phone. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's what a millennial is. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair. That's right. I can't even like deny half a majority of that. It's just true. Some of it doesn't apply to me, but it does apply to a good amount of the, American born, especially West Coast millennials. So the Motorola Razr, yep, there you go. That's it. So that's a millennial and you guys are zoomers. Interesting. Do you care about how do I phrase this? Do you care about generational gaps at all? Like culture-wise?
Between like which
Zoomers, Gen Alpha, which is the ones younger than you, millennials, me, actual
not
people
like-
older than me.
It's not like the generation specifically. It's just the people.
have you heard
Like
of a
some people are worse.
have you heard of a BBD toilet or something like that? BBD or
No.
SKBDD?
No, you're just making noises. What is that?
It's apparently a Gen Alpha thing. I don't know what it
BPD.
is. It's like BIPIDI or BIDIPI or
Okay.
SKBIDIPI or something like that.
BPD.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like some sound and then toilet. I don't know what it is yet. I need to look it up.
All right, we're gonna look that
But
up on the post podcast show. What is it called?
yeah,
The BPD
I don't
toilet
know. I don't
Gen
know.
Alpha. Okay, that's what we'll look in the post podcast show. What the hell is that? All right, if anyone does know though, we will find a way. Tofu, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So I don't know for you two. If you what are people that you don't like then? Since you have brought it up, whether it's generational or not, like who annoys you and or people you don't wish to associate with. You know, I'm not saying you have to drop names, but if you want to,
All right, let
that's
me
not.
pull out my Death Note.
Yeah. You don't have to drop names, but if like you have examples or archetypes or stuff like that. So
Okay, let's start really old and go to really young.
oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so for really old people, it's when like they're so set in their own ways that they don't listen to you. And then
Ooh.
their brain is literally deteriorating. Like that's how it works, right? Like that's how your
They're
body works. Your
decomposing.
body just starts losing things, including brain cells when you grow up, right? And they don't understand that, and they think they're always right. And like it depends on like sometimes like I love the old people that just know that they're like, oh, did I forget? Sorry. Like I like that. But like when they're like, no, you don't remember this, blah blah blah, and then they just start talking and they're like, no, you don't understand. Like I said this, and everyone's like, no, you didn't, and they didn't say that. But then they're just like angry and then they get like Karen mode. Like that's I hate that.
Okay. Stubborn old people. Super stubborn old people. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So what about people who are like not just like forget what they said, but like stuck in their way? Would you say the people who are like back in my day we
I don't
used to
know.
have this? No.
They can talk like that if they want. It's like the
Okay.
people who are like, oh, like really sexist.
Oh,
Like if it's
mentality
like
was.
stuck in yeah, like that kind of thing.
Oh, I
Or
see. I
like
see.
if they're really racist, like that's if they're stuck in that kind of process, it's okay. But if they're just talking about like, oh, back in my day we didn't have technology, I'm just like, yeah, that sucks, bro. And I'm like okay with it. But like if it's like racism or sexism, I'm like, that's not okay. Like even
Gotcha.
if you
Gotcha.
grew up in like that time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Shiba, do you
Now
have
let's
any?
talk about no. We should
Oh,
talk
you're
about
going.
people of your age.
What? My people? We're skipping a whole generation in the middle to go.
Wait,
What?
wait, what generation are you in?
Sorry, I interrupted you. Say again.
What generation are you in?
I'm millennials. I'm right above you.
Wait, what generation do we skip then?
X.
Yeah, Gen X.
Oh, what age is that?
Your parents probably.
Yeah.
Enough said. Okay, next generation. I'm kidding. Okay, Shiba, talk about the boomers first.
All right. I think like you covered like a pretty good chunk of, you know, the differences or like the kind of where we might not get along with older generations, especially like boomers. I also think it's sometimes it can get frustrating when they don't fully realize that today's climate environment or circumstances are different from the ones that they experienced back then. Like my parents, okay, my parents aren't boomers, but like they're like, oh yeah, driving is so easy. I learned like literally I got in the car and knew how to drive instantly, and I was like, there were no cars on the road back in your day. um but yeah, just kind of stuff like that. Just realizing that the times now and back then are obviously very different.
Hmm.
um I don't really interact with old people, so that's all I really gotta say. I just interact with my grandparents. They're chill.
Gotcha. Kane said it's a win for me when Neon asks, "Who do you not want to associate with?" and Yua isn't immediately like Kane. There you
See,
go.
I'm sure a lot of people would have that same answer. Because for some reason everyone thinks I hate them. Which I probably do, but
You.
Whoa, the
I'm kidding.
expose.
No. Okay, I don't know why, but everyone's like convinced I hate them. I
Damn.
genuinely do not know why everyone thinks I hate them.
I feel
Has
like
anyone ever come forward and talked to you about it?
Hmm?
Has anyone like ever talked to you about it? It's like, or they're like, hey, I like, do you have like beef with me, or did they ever like come to you and
No,
be like, oh, I thought you hated
I don't
me
think
at
it's
first.
like that. I think it's
Hmm.
just like I don't know. Like I feel like it's a joke, but it's like somehow a universal joke. Like no one seems like exactly hurt by it, and they just mention it a lot that I hate them.
yeah,
But I don't know how this became a universal joke without me knowing it.
I feel like it's just one of those things. Like you'll call out one thing about someone, even if it's super insignificant, be like, "Oh, damn, Yua hates me, bro. It ain't it."
Probably. That sounds right.
I don't think Yua hates me. I just think she is hiding how much she loves me. She is a soon for
The
real.
fuck?
Says
The
Kane.
fuck?
Kane. I'm reading chat.
I know. Kane said that. I'm reading it, but the fuck? Huh?
Eh?
What world are you living in? Not the same one as me, Kane.
Oh shit.
That's actually crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy?
Crazy? I was crazy once. God damn it. Why you two, especially
Hey,
you
that was
two.
your own fault. I didn't say anything.
No, but you two especially, it's like Brett, this is just TikTok memes brought into like actual VC. I'm not even on TikTok. I just watch Reels sometimes and I'm just like,
How
wow.
do you feel about the Zoomers?
How do I feel about the Zoomers?
Yeah.
I think you're all right. I think a lot of you how do I say this? For the Zoomers that I've interacted with, especially like, locally, because like family and or mentorship and stuff, is that a lot of Zoomers think they're better than everyone else. And
That's because we are. I'm
That's
just kidding.
and then you check them, right? And then we check them and be like, nah fam, you ain't it. I'm sorry. But that's just how it feels. There's like, oh yeah, we have this technology, we can Google everything, or we know how to be on our grind. I'm like, that's nice. So are you gonna grind? And then be like, no.
No.
I'm like, what the hell? What do you back up the talk, fam? What's the worst? Y'all talk. A lot of people talk the talk, but only a few of them actually walk the walk, which is a problem. That I see, because being like the late millennial, right? I'm not that much older than y'all. Because I'm in the middle of both generations, and for me, it's weird because it's like I have my old school mentality, but I evolved and grew in the newer generation of like the internet and stuff. And I would say I got raised by the internet, actually, and because of that, it feels weird to only partially associate with both, but then also be in a similar mentality where it's like, oh man, there's a lot going on, but yeah, it's weird. All right, so
Wait,
let's see.
you saying that made me think of another millennial thing.
What is what? We're doomers? Oh, what?
No, it's like the people who are like obsessed with Disneyland and get
Oh
season
my God,
passes and like
yes.
Disney bound and stuff. It's all the millennials.
Okay, so I can actually explain that one. I can explain that one. There's a reason why the millennials have the passes. So when it first came out, it was super cheap, and then you didn't have to have like a big job to pay for it or anything. But now we're all big adults and have adult money, and so it evens out. And then we were like, fuck it, let's just go. We have nothing better to do. That's just how it is. I have nothing better to do. I really don't. So that's why I go to Disneyland with a pass. Yep. That's it. I convinced my sisters who both and their families to all get passes too because they have kids, so they like to go more than me. But it was just a timing thing. It was just a fad that just somehow only died if you didn't have enough money. So yeah, that's just how it was because it was super cheap. super cheap before, and then now it's super adult money. So yeah. All right, let's see chat. I think Yua hates me for real, ego buff. Lamau. I saw a TikTok earlier about how Zoomers are seeing Generation Alpha memes and TikToks and how now they understand why older gens are cringing at younger gens. Yes, yes.
Yeah, no, Generation Alpha is a problem, guys.
That's what we
I've
said
had
about you guys.
kids.
Okay, but look at us and then Generation Alpha. Who's the real problem here?
That's what Gen X said about us. What do you mean? It's the same. It's just a repeating cycle.
Okay.
There's,
But
cycle.
to be fair, there's a difference between like Gen Z and like it within Gen Z. You know, like there's people who are like definitely were raised on social media, and then the other people who like had parents who wouldn't let them watch TV.
Okay, yeah, no, that's okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Cause that was like my family. Like they didn't give us like electronics and stuff. So like, I like didn't know a lot of things. Like that's why like half the time people make like movie references. And I was like, I have no idea what that is.
Ah, I see. I
Like, I
see.
didn't even watch Titanic or like Jurassic Park or like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to
Any
watch
of
Titanic as a kid, so yeah. Even though I did, because
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure a lot of kids watch it though.
yeah, we were in that age where just if things were played, then it was just played. So yeah, that's it. Hey, yo, I know how to walk the walk. No one can tell me. Damn, Kane's got to walk. That's pretty awesome.
Kane can walk.
No, like a cooking walk, like Uncle Roger walk.
Oh, walk.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
what? Kane can walk? I didn't know he could walk. He's always
Oh,
down
shit.
with Apex.
Oh shit! Oh my god, man's getting slandered out here. Oh shit. I haven't still seen Titanic's to say. It's okay, Tofu. I feel like Titanic's.
I
Oh.
still haven't watched it.
Yeah, I feel like
past its time.
Titanic. You just need to know like 3 scenes in Titanic. It's the car sex scene. The
What?
whole
What?
yeah. You don't. I'll see this why. There's that's one of the scenes you need to know. So there's the car scene. Oh no, sorry, 4 scenes. The car scene, the drawing scene, the romantic holding at the tip of the ship with the music playing, and then the door scene after the crash. Those are the 4
Yeah.
scenes you need to know. Everything else between that, not important. Not important. That's all you need to know Titanic about. I'm gonna swear.
Oh, I've already seen the movie then.
Yeah, you've seen the movie. See, that's all you need to know. You're like, Jack, Rose, draw me like one of your French women, and then the car scene, and then they're the near, far, wherever you are, and then Jack never let go, and then the movie's done. You're done. Titanic, you're done. That's all you need to know. Nothing else is important in Titanic. Nothing else is important. The T-pose scene. There you go. See, Tofu gets it. That's all you need to know. Talon gets it too. They had sex. So Talon's actually Talo. Sorry, not Talon. Talo. Yeah. But there you go. That's all you need to know about Titanic. There you go. There's not much, but that's it. So what do you not like about Gen Alpha then? You already started.
I don't want to get canceled, bro.
No, it's okay. You're fine. Go ahead.
What? This is on the internet.
Damn, how much do you not like Gen Alpha that you're gonna get canceled over this? What the hell?
Okay, it depends.
Because it's like
You don't understand my life. Okay? I have gotten
don't.
harassed by 2nd graders.
wait.
There are 2nd graders that literally try to raise me up, and they will say like really sexist things, and like they will like they curse. Like I heard a 2nd grader go like "fuck you," like, and then the C word to someone, and it was
shit.
like. And it wasn't just one 2nd grader. It was like in the time span of me walking through a group of And just like a bunch of kids, like every group I saw of kids, it was like they were cursing and saying bad words that I wouldn't say. And then I was like, there's no way these kids are like second graders. I asked one of them
Holy
what
shit.
grade they were. They're like, oh, we're in second grade. I was like,
Oh
what?
my
There's no
God.
way. And then I've had second graders and like first graders and like third graders, like elementary students hit on me. It's so weird. Like this is illegal, bro. And like they're just like they're like, oh, you're really pretty, and then they'll like try to riz me up, and I'm like, you're like a fetus.
Yeah, that's how you know they were raised on the internet. Be like, hey, shoot your shot, and then they have their recommended feed if they're not on parental lock is all just rizzing videos and stuff like that. So that makes sense.
I've had kids ask me for my number.
God damn! Holy shit!
No.
How old are second graders? Like 6,
7.
6, 7. Oh my
Yeah.
God! The reason.
Yeah, they're
7.
7 or 8
Oh
actually.
my God! The reason second graders are trying to riz you up is because they think you're one of them. Oh shit!
The fuck?
Oh my God! Yeah, no, the new gen terrifies me about how many bad words they know at their age. True, true. I mean, that's how I feel about certain words too, but I'm like, they're gonna say it eventually. Even I still technically don't swear in front of my family. They know I swear a lot, and they hear me like in the house when I stream and stuff, but I'll never say it in front of them because I have like, my family filter. So I feel like it just depends. Maybe
I
maybe
do
maybe
not
at
have a family
home.
filter.
Oh, okay. That's you eat a cookie and be like, hey fam, what's up? Okay.
Oh, cookies. I'm gonna eat one.
What kind of cookies are you eating?
They're like Oreos, but they're like the Korean Oreos.
Oh.
I
Like,
had butter cookies earlier, and I also had like the chocolate mushroom thing, or like the biscuit with the chocolate mushroom top thing. It's not actually a mushroom, but it's shaped like a mushroom,
yeah,
Choco
yeah.
like chocolate or something.
Yeah. That sounds good. What are like they're Oreos from Korea branded or they're similar to Oreos?
Mm, it's Oreos, but the packaging is Korean,
Oh, okay.
so they're wrapped differently and stuff.
Does it taste any different?
Mm,
Takes another bite.
I think it's less sweet.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's see. I almost dropped a middle schooler because he wanted to swing his skateboard at me. Okay, Tallow, how did that happen? You getting ganged up by middle schoolers? We talk
Too.
about lotte
That's
bread
actually relatable.
or Orion. I must know. Is it lotte
Um,
brand Orion?
I
Tofu's
don't
asking.
know.
Okay, that's fine. Anyways, man, do you have, since we're on topic, do you have a favorite cookie, like at all?
I like oatmeal raisin
Fair,
or
fair.
chocolate chip, like just freshly baked chocolate chip cookies.
Oh yeah, those are really good. Those are one of my tops for sure.
I just like most Korean cookies actually.
What is a Korean cookie?
Just like when you go to the Korean market and you go down the cookie aisle.
Like, oh, specifically for like Korean branded. I was like, so does anyone like freshly break the Korean style cookie? I was like, that was my thought. Okay, so Korean brand stuff. What about you, Shiba? Favorite cookies?
Probably just like chocolate chip as well, or white chocolate macadamia.
Ooh, great choices.
Ooh,
Great
that
choices.
one's
Yeah.
good.
Those are good. Those are good. Yeah, I agree with chocolate chip. I also like snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles are really good. Snickerdoodles
I'm
also
good
go.
with cinnamon.
Oh, you don't like cinnamon?
Yeah.
So you don't. Do you like churros?
I like churros. So I used to not like churros, but I've gotten better with cinnamon over the years. So now I do like churros, especially
Oh,
Disneyland churros, which you can buy at Smart and Final, but instead I'll pay $5 for each one at Disneyland.
Smart and Final.
Yeah, you can buy like a box of them for like $25.
Hi, Lalsy, by the way.
Interesting.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't shop at Smart and Final, so.
Me neither. I read it in like a TikTok.
It's okay. I'd rather get a churro from Costco anyways for like $1.20, $1.50 now. God, it used to be $1.50.
Inflation.
I know. Low key churros from Costco slap so hard.
They're
People,
really
they
good.
are really really good. Let's see. Snickerdoodles are fire. Oreo. I do like Oreo, but I like more Oreo flavored stuff than the actual Oreo itself. Like cookies and cream ice cream, milkshakes, cheesecakes, those are great. But Oreos by themselves, they're okay. They're okay. They're fine. But I'd rather have Oreo flavored things than an actual Oreo. So, yeah. Oh man. So for you two, I can hear Yua either doing homework or drawing something in the background. What do you two
I need
like to
to
do
keep
for
my ADHD in check.
do, you guys got like fidget spinners or fidget cubes?
No, but I probably should
No.
get something like that because like I cannot focus.
Okay, okay. For you two, outside of streaming and gaming, because I know it's your lifestyles, right? All right, I understand that. But what do you do outside of that? Whether like just in general.
Drawing, which I
Oh,
also do on stream.
I mean that's fine. Like, because you can have hobbies and still stream it, but it might not overlap. Because as an example, like you draw, right? You do art. For me, I did like a few handful of cooking streams or bowling streams. So
Oh.
what? Ooh, what? What was that? I've never had that reaction before.
No. Tell us about your bowling streams, or like what else you've done.
Oh, okay. I mean, my bowling streams have been. Well, haven't done one in the past year or two, just because I've been super busy. But before, when AMF usually had a summer pass, you paid like $50. You can go bowling every day and get 3 games in. It was super worth it if you went for like 7 times or 6 or 7 times. It was super worth it. And then my cousins introduced me when I was like a teenager, but then I started doing it by myself as an adult, or I go with my cousins again. And then I just got really good at bowling. When I first started bowling, I'd get like 50, 60 points. And over the years, I got used to my friends teaching me and how to throw a ball better. And then I actually got my personal best on stream a long time ago. It was a score of 222. So, where's it 225? Something like that.
Wow.
So I got really good at bowling for an average guy. I was there. Spalding, yes, Spalding, you were there. You were the one who clipped it. It was a 222. Um, so yeah, that was my personal best. So yeah, I used to have this weird thing where I didn't know when I wanted to stream or what I wanted to stream. So bowling became one of those activities. And that's when I just wanted to stream everything that I did, even IRL, like biking along the beach or walking around town or just make videos and stuff. I was in that weird phase and then I burnt myself out. So I stopped doing stuff like that as often, and low key because I'm getting super busy again now. I'm feeling a little burnt, but trying to take it slowly again to rest up, especially this week, super busy at work. Plus, I just got home from head in the clouds. God, that's so tiring. Um, but yeah, what are some other hobbies? So Shibi said art. Anything else?
That's it.
Singing?
No.
No. long
That sounded
long
so.
walks on the beach. I take rizzing lessons on the side. Nothing. Self-taught Rizzler.
No, she's literally the one who teaches people Riz, but on stream, so it's like kind of work.
I see. Okay. All right. So gamer and streamer through and through. Okay. All right. What about you? You. What are your hobbies, if any, outside of streaming and gaming?
I like drawing too. Drawing or coloring and oh boy.
Oh boy.
um,
Suddenly this became a loaded
gaming.
question.
Gaming. I really like figure skating, like ice
Ooh.
skating. I used to do ice skating when I was younger. I also can like play the flute, so I do like that, but I haven't gotten the chance because I don't have my flute right now, but I do play flute once in a while, and that was fun.
Ooh, flutes,
Um,
musically talented.
yeah, music was like a big part of my life from like elementary school to college. right
Mm.
before college. So that was like my hobby.
Dang, that's nice. So you've been playing flute since you were a kid, then.
Yeah, maybe like 3rd grade.
Damn, instead of rizzing up teachers, you were playing the flute.
She's a flautist.
A flautist.
Wait, why would I riz up teachers?
Look, I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
kind of illegal.
But the teachers liked me, but not like rizzed up.
Okay, we
The
wouldn't.
teachers
That
liked
would be
me.
weird. That would definitely be off the off.
Yeah, that would be weird.
A flutist, a flute player,
It's actually flautist.
Flautist.
a flautist.
Yeah.
Why is there an A in there?
Bro, don't ask me. Ask the Europeans.
Who the fuck trying to rizz up teachers? I don't know. Gen Alpha 2nd graders. Don't ask me, Tofu.
Probably, honestly. They probably are trying to riz up their teachers.
Okay. Nice. So, for you two, how did you get into meet everyone else in the community? So, Shiba, you talked about meeting Yua through Setsu, but how did you two meet everyone else? Like, how did you meet Setsu?
So I guess I'll just like go back to the beginning. One day Glad came to my stream, Glad the Lad.
I
And
don't know who
then-
that is, but okay.
Alright, don't worry, he's an old dude. And
He's an old.
yeah.
Thank you for the hydrate, Nico.
And then
He has a nice voice.
Yeah, he's got a nice voice. He's got a nice voice. We got along. He introduced me to like some people, and then he was like, "Hey, you should check out Mythos." And so I watched Loyally Bear,
Mhm.
and then like I would like talk in her chat occasionally. I'm more of like a lurker. I just sit there and listen, or just like read the chat. And then she had her art charity event back in late March, early April. And so she was like, "Hey, you can chill in our artist VC." And so that's how I met Kyo and Setsu in a
Mm.
drop. And then so Setsu introduced me to Yua and Pi. And then I left the country for 2.5 weeks. And then when I came back, Yua knew a lot of other people. And so through hanging out with Yua, I got to know those other people. And Yua can fill in how she met everyone else.
Damn. Popular. I'm hearing this YouTube popular.
I have like no brain cells. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is how it went down. 3 weeks into my streaming career, right? Baby streamer, 3 weeks in, right? Just a baby, like 40 followers maybe, right? Pi rates me. Some weird person named Mr. Pi 44 rates me, and it's just like talking as Pi does, and we decide to play some games together. So that happens, and I think I was actually like I was at like 55 followers maybe, or like just I remember like hitting affiliate around the time I met Pi.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Hey, do you want to meet some people?" I actually got kidnapped. Like, you don't understand. Like, I looked at my schedule for the first week after like my first full week of affiliate. I had like 10 collabs, like over 10 collabs.
God damn.
And those were only the planned ones. And I knew none of them. That's when I met like Kyo, Setsu, like Carrot, Loya, Kwakani, like I met everyone because Pi yeeted me into like that's when I met Ruby, and then I kind of like Pi would make me raid people that he knew, and then I met more people, and then after like maybe like a month or two I decided to host a girls Valorant night.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else kind of met each other, so some people there were like AV, like Delisi, and like because of like I already met like Kumomo and like a lot of streamers by then, so I basically met everyone in the first like 2 weeks.
God damn.
Yeah, like in the first like 2 weeks of me being an affiliate, I basically met everyone, and it was just like escalated from there. Like they would introduce me to their friends. Like what I was told is you're a child that no one was expecting, but everyone loves you.
Dang.
And I feel like I got spawned in like Minecraft creative mode by Pi, but like a chicken just like in the middle of a plain creative world, like just spawned in and then like shaking in the corner and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's Yua." Like even Loya the first time she met me was like, "Oh my god, you're so cute." And I was like, or like she's like, "You have a cute voice," and was like, everyone was kind of like that. And everyone just kidnapped me into their own collabs after that, and then I kept getting like meeting more people, and I was like dying, but it was fine because like I love all of them, but like it was I was dying.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then that's also how I met like Shiba, Zarina. Actually, I met Zarina on her birthday when she was wasted, and then that's also how I met Sen and yeah, everyone in Solana, everyone and a lot of people in Mythos. Like that's how I met Drop. Basically, like anyone that you see me with, except for like the newer people like Shido, Teddy, like Els, Neo. Like I feel like there's two distinct periods of people. Like the people who I met in the first like month or two, and then the
Mm-hmm.
people I've met in the past 2 months.
That's it's crazy how it's like it's only that much of a time frame.
I
That
mean,
is
I've only been
crazy.
streaming for 5 months.
That's why it's crazy. And then
Yeah,
she,
it's like a
mhm.
2 month thing.
And then Sheba, was yours as fast as like yours too, or was
um,
yours more slow?
it was slow. It was slower. When I like it was like 2019, like end of 2019 when I started streaming,
Mm-hmm.
and I was the first in my friend group, or I was like the only person I knew in my friend group who streamed. And then back then, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll just play League of Legends. I'll just draw. Um, and so like we didn't even know that lurking was a thing. So like my friends wouldn't watch my streams because we're playing games together.
Right.
Um, and then as time goes on, you start meeting people slowly and slowly. Um, and I would say it's over this past oh my god, it's August already?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Oh my god. Are you having a crisis right now?
I am having a crisis. I am having. I'll type in the chat like why I'm having a crisis right now, real quick. Like in a bit, but I would say like over the past year and a half, I've definitely like started meeting a lot of people through streaming and through like friends. So
Mm.
I would say like the first 2 or so years of my streaming career, quote unquote, has been like more chill, very slow. And then it was like just recently that, or relatively recently, that I've started meeting a lot more people.
I see, I see. Well, for you, was that more by choice? Because I know you had just got kidnapped, right? You got kidnapped by Pi, but was yours like, were you kidnapped or were you like actively engaging on your own terms on meeting people?
It was more just like the people that I did choose to spend time with,
Mm-hmm.
just spend time with like a lot of other people as well. So I was just kind of there along with them, and I was like, "Hi."
I
But then like,
definitely kidnapped Shiba for some things.
But overall, like everyone's been like really lovely and friendly and nice, and we get along. So I would say, it's good. It's good. It's nice. Like people scare me, but there is no reason to be scared, but I am still scared.
All right, fair. That's fair enough. It's stranger danger, so especially on the internet of all places, that is totally understandable. But it's nice to hear like two different stories and two different people and just their experiences, because you know similar to what Tofu said in chat, you was kind of a social magnet, uh and always says that for
Oh,
fun that
weird, because I'm an introvert.
Yua has negative riz, but she unironically has infinite riz. It's crazy. So yeah, so
What
that's
do you mean I have negative risk?
I think you're very charismatic. You can get along really well with people.
Yeah.
And I see like
See,
the effort
Tofu?
that you put into your relationships and connections with people, and it's like really, really admirable. Like I can tell you do things because you genuinely want to, and you're really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. Cannot
You see,
agree more.
Tofu, did you know that people are actually nice to me sometimes? Why can't you be like that?
Yeah, I mean, there's also like for you two. When I met you, you met me. We talked for a bit. It's super nice, and you was like, "Oh, people are like, there's so many people." I'm just like, "Oh shoot, okay, uh,
Voices.
yeah."
The
Then
voices.
the voices, and I remember like one of the early messages you sent me was like, I'm an introvert. I'm like, would you say, were you like socially awkward or something? You said something about being social about people.
I probably said like I have a really low social battery.
Yeah, something along those lines for sure. And I was like, oh, you seem like a real nice person. And I remember I said that, and then I met Shiva along the way, and that's why I'm like, you two have been some of the easier people I've been able to vibe with. Hence why I invited you to the podcast, and also the what the hell is the name of that game? Uh, it's not Cook Off. Played Up, Played Up.
Played up, played
Played
up.
Up. Yeah, this Cook Off. I'm
That
like,
was
the fuck is
fun.
Cook Off? So yeah, the Played Up collab. That's why you two were there. So, and it's enjoyable to uh meet you two and hang out and be able to chat and say hi to y'all. So especially with me, it says uh both of you sort of just had people to at least have a connection in. I'm just that guy who just showed up and be like, hey, I exist here now. Can I be
Well,
part of this space?
yeah,
So
I feel like that's normal because, like, for me, whenever I meet someone new, like, I can tell that, especially like with smaller streamers, you can tell that they're kind of like scared
yes.
to like talk, right? So I always say like, hey, if you want to talk to someone specifically, like tell me, like I will set up a collab with you, like I'll be in it too if you want me to, like,
Dang,
um,
wingman, you are for real, for real.
I like
Shit.
that's why that's like one thing I decided to do. Like no matter how socially like burnt out I am, like if someone is wanting to meet someone but is afraid to take that first step, like I'll set it up for you. Like if you want to meet someone, go ahead. Like that's how a lot of people met like Kane and stuff. A lot of people want to meet Cootie, so I just have collabs and throw everyone into one collab. And then they end up getting to talk, and it's like a deeper like relationship, I think, and it usually creates like really good friendships after as well.
Okay.
So it's nice, yeah.
Maybe now that I know that, mayhaps I will take you up on that offer.
Yeah, you
So
should.
so there are definitely people I would like to know and meet more because again, just like you said, I would consider I'm definitely a small streamer. I'm just like, wow, all these people so popular, so many people in their chat and like, super active discourse. I'm like, hi, I would like to join the conversation too sometimes. But I'm just doing my own thing, and then it's nice. It's nice to eventually get to know people. So taking it at my own pace. So yes, you got this. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. But yeah, so yeah, anything else that you two'd like to talk about for the time being? We're coming up on the hour and a half mark soon. So anything else you'd wish to discuss before we post podcast and stuff, and potentially ARAM for a short bit?
The Aram.
The Aram.
Whoa.
The Aram. Aram.
Oh no.
I knew you were gonna.
Come
I
on.
knew you
Come
were
on.
referencing it.
The Aramus. Yes, Tofu.
Okay.
Yes. Any final questions or topics you guys wish to discuss? Any
So let's talk about the meaning of life and
All
what it
right,
means
let's
to
talk
be
about
happy and what we work towards.
I have yet to find that meaning. I don't even know if I'm happy. But long-term happiness, I don't know. Short-term happiness, it's fleeting. It's definitely fleeting. One of these, like this moment right now, fleeting happiness. I'm happy that you two are both here and there's people in the chat during the podcast, so it makes me happy. So yes. What about you two? What is the meaning And how do you find happiness?
This is very
This is not an ending question, by the way. I'm like,
This is
I'm
not
gonna
an
be,
ending question.
I'm gonna be half serious about my answer, but I'm gonna make it quick. So yeah, that's you guys can, you two can wish to defer your answers. Okay,
I'm just
let's.
here to have a good time.
That's, hey, there you go. Same here for a good
I'm
time,
here
not
for
a long
food,
time.
bro.
Also same. That's why I go to Disneyland. Okay, bro. Some friends and I went to very hard into existential side of things one other day. It was deep. Those are some of the best and worst conversations to have, Tofu. So
You know what else is deep?
what, Chiba?
The Mariana Trench.
Facts. That is true. Deepest place on the surface of the earth. So how deep is it, Chiba? Do you know what the number is?
It's in the thousands.
Not wrong. Okay. I'm like, I can't fact check you. I don't know the number. Fuck. You're gonna be like, it's greater than a couple feet. And I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. I expected Shiva to say something like, my love for
My
Yua.
love for Yua. Oh, you see, the thing is, my love for Yua is so vast, so deep that it doesn't even need to be spoken. We just know.
Damn, I'll leave now. Y'all can have you can have the room. Okay, so if nothing else, do you two have any shout outs, plugs, announcements, or lightning round questions? Not the existential crisis kind of questions, that you wanna say before we head to the post podcast show and before we end the YouTube video recording? Chiba, you first, since you already gave the existential crisis.
Thanks for having us. You know?
No, thank
Shout out
you.
to you. Shout out to twitch.tv/
Oh my
I_M_neon.
Oh my gosh. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, thank you for coming on and being such nice individuals. So yes. Anything else, Shiva, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, Yua, anything you wish to plug, announce, or quickly ask?
No.
All right, there it is. I mean, if you got nothing to say, you got nothing to say. I can't force something out of her. Well, yeah, thank you everyone coming to the Neon podcast once again. Shiba and Yua, check them out if you don't know them already. Their channel links are in the stream title. They should be. You should be able to click on it, follow them, quick and easy if you don't already know them. They're wonderful individuals. I stop by their streams all the time and say hi when I can. You should do. And check out their content. Again, you'll get to meet some nice people through them as well. Not through me, through them.
Wait,
Yes.
what are you trying to say about yourself?
I meet everyone through someone else. I rarely meet someone through just okay. So let me get this story. My origin story, how I'm here is, I decided to raid. I made an active decision one day as a VTuber, because I was like part-time VTubing and I decided to VTube more, and I was like, I'm gonna raid somebody. Let's find a VTuber I was playing League. I'm like, cool, let's go to a channel. Looked at the thumbnail. I was like, okay, let's check out this person. It was Kyo.
Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah, and then I went, okay, cool. Oh yeah, the one who plays League the most, huh?
Yeah.
Then it was Kyo. I was like, okay, sure, this person seems nice, and decided to raid her, follow her. I'm like, cool, I'll stick around for a bit, see if there's a community I wish to check out and see for a bit. And I decided it was. And long story short, Kyo introduced me to people in her community and yada yada yada. It just branched out to different communities. The Min tournament, that exploded my umbrella and my connections like tenfold. I met people who weren't in these other communities, and I was like, wow, so many people to meet, and that was a great time. Okay, but that's it. Just shout out to you all. Check them out, and yeah, it's a great time. I appreciate you having here. Why not you? I mean, we'll find out. You know, if you stick around, maybe we'll meet new people. We'll find out. It'll be a journey together, because we're here for a good time, not a long time. Good night, all. But stick around for the post podcast show that we'll be doing. The good night. We're gonna go ahead and do a post podcast show. We're gonna RR together. We're gonna find out what a bippity toilet Gen Alpha is. And if you want to watch the VOD, and it won't, and Twitch only has VODs for about 2 weeks for affiliates. It's gonna eventually be posted on my YouTube channel. You can click the YouTube banner below. Check me out on YouTube. I am Neon Gaming. You gotta use the underscores. You're not gonna find me because there's Neon's a common username. Anyways, thanks for watching, and everyone say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.